Certified family law specialist Bud Klueck is with us right here today to explain what a certified family law specialist is. That's a pretty fancy term, Bud.
Hi, Bud.
Yeah. How you doing,
All right.
Joe and Chrissy? Yeah, it is a pretty fancy term, and it's very important for attorneys when we get that designation because it's a very difficult process we go through to get that. And there are board-certified specialty designation, not just in family law like I have, but also in a variety of 9 other areas like probate law and criminal law. But when you smoosh them all together, guys...
That's a legal term, isn't it?
Yeah, smooshing. Yeah, I think so.
It's
yeah.
an acronym.
I think it's actually on the bar exam, smooshing, yes.
Yeah.
But when you smoosh them all together, all of the board-certified specialists represent only 2 or 3%. 97, 98% of lawyers are not board-certified specialists. So if you can get that moniker, it's kind of an important thing.
Okay, so that's above and beyond the bar exam, which is enough as it is already.
Yeah, excellent question, Chrissy. Yeah, it's like a second bar exam. You actually have to take a second bar exam.
You're kidding.
No,
Yeah,
you do.
And you can only do that every other year, right?
Yes, it's only in August of odd number years. So they just gave it in August of this year, about 6 weeks ago, and there are some very nervous attorneys waiting the results. Because if you did not pass in 09, you can't take it again until, I mean, if you don't take it in 07, you can't take it to 09, and then if you don't pass it in 09, you can't take it until 2011.
Oh,
so there's a lot of nervous attorneys.
But
Chris, you have to wait.
Okay, right, yeah.
Right,
I just took like 3 meteorology tests yesterday. That was enough for me for a while. But I don't understand though. Like, can't you? The difference between you being a certified family law specialist is that you've done a lot more studying. You know a lot more than, and you're proven to know more. Like, but if you don't have this actual second bar exam, you can still practice this kind of law, but just not be at your level. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes, you're not. You can't use the term specialist. You're not a board-certified specialist, and they're testing not only for your knowledge base, Chrissy, but also you have to be vetted, and we all know how painful that can be, being vetted. But you give them 3 names. One of them has to be a judge of people who are familiar with you and how you practice and your ethics. And then those 3 people give 2 more names. So there's a total of 9 people that they check you out with. And then additionally, you have to demonstrate to the bar that you've done so many long trials and so many short trials and so many negotiated settlements. And then if you get past all that, then you have to prove that you've done a whole lot more continuing education. All lawyers and most professionals, CPAs and doctors, have to do continuing education. But for specialists, you have to do more, and you have to do of a much more highly specified nature. And so you have to demonstrate all of your continuing education. It usually takes, if you pass the exam, it usually takes about another year to get all of these ducks lined up and to jump through all these hoops.
Well, once you're smooshed and you're vetted, and now you're moving on, I mean, when do you have time to practice? It's so busy. And why do you want to do that?
Well, because it is a consumer protection. I mean, basically what it is, Joe, is a consumer protection for the viewers and for the general public. They know if they have a certified specialist that this is a person in the upper 2 or 3% of the practice, and they can be pretty confident. And they also have their ethics checked out and vetted, so to speak. Right. And so they can be pretty confident this person is going to be somebody who knows what they're doing. And so as a consumer, that's important.
When it comes to family matters, you know, when... domestic stuff, huge, because you have the emotional stuff that goes into it, and lifelong decisions are made during these times. I mean, we're talking about custody of kids, yes?
Yes.
We're talking about divorce and allocation of assets, yes? What else?
Oh, in family law cases?
Yeah, I mean, this is big-time stuff.
Well, I think that's the 2 biggest one, dividing up your property and what's going to happen to children. But the property not only includes, like, what's going to happen with the house and what's going to happen with the cars, but very important, a lot of intangible property like pensions. Pensions are a huge factor, particularly with the mushrooming of 401ks and 403bs and all of those other numbers and letters. And you have to know all of that stuff in order to become a certified specialist as well.
Well, if you want to get a hold of Bud, all you have to do is call him at 619-448-6500 or go to the website FamilyLawSanDiego.com.
You need your glasses.
Yeah, there it is. It's right there on the screen.
They put one contact in today.